Warning, this video contains adult content not suitable for children.
Hey, so what's up? This might be the start of the podcast, and you might have just heard us ramble or whatever. My name's Jordan. I haven't been replaced. I'm still here, motherfuckers.
And I'm Jordan, too, but I'm Jordan with the small nails. Because I bite mine.
Me too.
Oh, yeah. See? Oh, he's got the same. Look at this. See, it's a creative thing. You got to start doing
my
best. I know.
Damn,
He's
dude.
Cool. He's
That's
killing
hot, dude.
We're here with Bobby Tryll. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, let's give it up for him. Let's give a little woo! Fresh off an audio tree, dude. That's so baller, dude. I'm so jealous of that. It's one as a musician myself, like as a guy who does like I do post-hardcore music, so it's like
yeah,
you know what I mean. And so seeing you on audio tree, I was like, man, that's so baller.
You want to know something even more fucked up? I literally just bought that DJ turntable last week.
I know you said something to me about you said I might start DJing soon. I'm like, that's pretty baller. And the next thing I know, you're literally DJing.
I'm on audio tree.
On audio tree, man.
Yeah, it's
That's what's up, bro. That is absolutely what's up. This whole podcast might just be you two talking about music and me just over here. And
doesn't have to be.
So no. I'm just fucking with you.
We can talk about porn, bro.
Yeah,
whatever
whatever.
Or kinks.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
down. There's so much going on in this world, dude. I told him I definitely we got to talk about. First, we got to talk about. We do have to talk about what you're doing. All the shit you're doing.
We can just put it in.
We'll just pepper it in.
Pepper it in.
Audio tree. I'm loving it. But anyway, if you're watching this, the album, Sirius Blvck's album, produced by Bobby Tryll, is going to be out on July 23rd. So cop that. He's got 3 singles off the album right now that have released. World's Smallest Violin, which I literally played for my mom because when I was a kid, she used to always be like, "This is the world's smallest violin," all the time. So I was like, "This is a great song."
Did she like it?
Oh yeah, she liked it. My
Really?
mom's
That's awesome.
It's the flow is really like her style of flow. Like her favorite rapper in the whole world is like Eminem, and I'm not like he's not really
That's
like
okay.
Eminem. But like when you
Yeah.
hear like I hear a lot of Kendrick in him. Like not that you know,
Hey, dude, me too.
He's a really good rapper. I really like what he does, and he's funny. Yeah, I like lots of stuff.
Yeah.
I let him. I threw that on and just chilled in the house the other day, and I was just like, yo, I really fuck with it because it everything flows, but it flows from like hardcore ish type of a rap to like a normal rap, you know, whatever.
There's a new metal feel to it.
Yeah.
That's the background he came from.
See,
he used to be in hardcore bands. He used to be like the
so
rapper in hardcore bands. Like,
see that I felt it, and I was talking to our buddy Matty Kroll. He's the biggest new metal guy, and he's a producer.
Me and him are too. Me and
yeah,
Sirius.
and he's Nick. Yeah, but he's such a huge fan, and that was one of the questions I want to ask you is what happened to the Limp Bizkit cover? Did they not clear the sample or something? Did they not clear it?
What Limp Bizkit?
I thought you guys posted you're gonna do Limp Bizkit.
Oh no, I think he was just being funny.
He was just being like, damn it, man. I was listening to the whole thing like, man, I wonder I can't wait to see which Limp Bizkit song they cover because I thought it'd be funny. Just cause
I mean, dude, it was so unprepared. We were literally in the car, and we didn't even know if I was gonna be able to DJ because of COVID.
Yeah.
And I was just in my program getting all the songs in one MP3.
Yeah.
Just like the car was shaking, like literally 20 minutes before we were supposed to load up.
So
we were late too. It was funny. And it was funny. I went to Indy the night before, and I saw you were seeing Limp Bizkit, man. I told him, dude, we could have easily went and saw.
It was in Hammond. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It's right there.
That's so fucked up, man. I
yeah.
wish I could have.
I didn't even know about it. A buddy of mine, Jeremy, was like, "Hey, we're thinking about going to Limp Bizkit. We have an extra seat," and I was like, "Bro, if I go, my girl's gonna want to go." And my son's birthday week, I can't say no to him if he wants to go. I was like, "We'll go see Limp Bizkit," and it kind of pushed my friend Matty to be like, "I'll go," and then he ended up driving. And he's a huge Limp Bizkit fan, and they don't ever really play Rollin', and they played Rollin', which is not my favorite song by them anyway. But I was like, it's cool to see them do Rollin'.
They played Full Nelson.
You gotta hear Rollin'.
No,
right?
but the ones that I wanted to hear were My Way, of course. I love that because we talked about this, the wrestling promo of Stone Cold versus The Rock.
Yeah, that is the song of WrestleMania.
Check out. It's one of the greatest.
That guitar riff is dirty.
Oh yeah, it's insane.
Dude, he has the most underrated band. They're all underrated. Fred Durst's.
They got completely screwed over by like just pop culture kind of did them dirty because it was like they were so big, and then the Eminem shit happened, and then hip hop stayed hip hop, but new metal kind of got a little tacky because I mean some of the bands that started coming
new
with
metal can't handle inner beefs. Then what the fuck, bro?
It's true.
Like get out the game. So
he was hilarious. The entire concert, Fred Durst was funny as shit. Like he was making fun of the VIP section, And he's like, "What do you guys aren't even moving around. You're being a bunch of goobers." And I never heard him say goober, and it was weird hearing him say goober. It sounded like the funniest shit ever.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw you were at Limp Bizkit, and I was like, "Oh, this must be like a memory or something, right?" I was like, "That's cool." Like,
yeah. And then you're like, "Wait a minute."
I was like, "Oh no, wow,
that's cool now."
Good for Fred. He's getting out there. And
he looks good.
Does he? Okay, good.
He's still thin. He looks in good shape. He's got a beard. He's got a big white beard now, like a gray white. He looks really good. I was like, man, I didn't expect him to age that well.
Have you seen that Mostly for Millennials show?
No.
It's a Eric Andre produced show. He has that one. I forget his name. He's got a weird ass last name, but he's the DJ on the show.
Oh yeah.
There's like 8 episodes on HBO Max.
The Lethal.
No, like Fred Durst is the DJ of the show.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
It's like a Eric Andre-esque Tim and Eric type of vibe, but it's
I like
really
that shit.
it's
Have you seen
ridiculous.
the what's that? There's a new show on with Tim Robinson on. You seen that one?
You know how many times I quoted that this week?
Okay, great. What's it called?
I think you should leave.
I think you should. I keep wanting to say like something else, but I think you should leave. That shit is so funny, dude.
Yeah.
Have you watched it yet?
No. I'm so confused by both of the things that you threw out there. But I'm like,
it's all comedy stuff.
Yeah, I need to watch this.
It's all comedy shows. It's just like random, like alt comedy, which I know he loves. You went and saw Eric Andre in like Louisville, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's so baller, dude. I'm so jealous of that.
Yeah,
too.
I'm jealous of that.
I saw his balls.
In
real time.
In real time.
Yeah, he did the mangina.
Yeah.
I saw the balls hanging out. Yeah, dude, I liked it. I got a little hard.
I
went too, man.
It's Eric Andre, man. Yeah. He's so fucking funny, dude.
Dude, he's the greatest.
Yeah, his recent special on Netflix was lit too, and I thought that was so.
That's what he did when I saw him.
Live. All the working.
It was a lot better in person.
Yeah.
That's his comedy, you know.
But to me, it's like I'm like in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm in the room. Like, because I'm thinking, like, imagine if this happened really, like, because it's all like the most crazy shit. And then he had that movie that came out, the
Bad Trip.
That was baller.
Bad Trip was good.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was wild, man. Audio Tree was awesome. I watched all the performances. I actually really got in. The funny thing is, I had never heard Ooey Gooey because I've mostly listened to a lot of the newer stuff that's come out. Maybe Ooey Gooey is newer, but I hadn't heard it before. And it was on there, and he was like, "This is about listening to Korn," and I was like, "What?" And I was listening to it, I was like, "This is good. This shit goes fucking hard."
I didn't even know he said that.
Yeah,
because my headphones, I only heard my shit, not his vocals. We weren't all connected. Yeah. So I watched it today.
So okay, so my question for you is like, you guys are artists like this, and I'm just like learning this field in some sense. Like, how does it just feel to be in that room? How do you just zone out, or like
yesterday in the Audio Tree?
Well, that's a good question because you've never done that before too, right?
I was very nervous.
Yeah, were you freaking out internally?
Yeah, it's like I'm not even that good of a DJ. I don't know. Like I had to like make sure he wanted the songs to all go in out.
Yeah. I
had to cut all the songs where
it sounded good, man.
It sounded great,
especially getting it ready in the car.
Yeah.
Everything went into each other. It moved pretty well. It didn't seem like there was a couple breaks which you need them in order to like say stuff. Like, I was happy at the end when he called you out. And who's the drummer? What's his name?
Adam Maddox.
He was good too. I like it gave a great feel to have a live drummer while you're doing it because it gave a little bit more energy. But I like hip hop and I like new metal and I like all these different rock groups. I like all kinds of my favorite's post-hardcore. That's what I'm in. I'm in a post-hardcore band. So for me, it's like I like listening to loud shit. So.
Just being a hip hop head, just in general, my whole life. Which I'm a weird hip hop head because like I loved like NERD and Pharrell and Kanye was my vibe, and like anything that was weird, like the fucking Roots or like shit like that, like I vibe with that. Like Busta Rhymes was my favorite rapper for the longest time just because he was weird as fuck, right? So
and he has a rock vibe to him. He has kind of
he always did. Like my favorite song was actually this cut where it had Ozzy Osbourne. Oh yeah, right? And like that's my shit. So like I fuck with that, and like
and we all grew up with it. We grew up with like when because we can all remember from when we were younger when hip hop wasn't the premier. It was rock and roll. Yeah, and it became like a pop hip hop vibe, like a mixture. And now really it's like hip hop is pop music.
I don't know.
Hip hop is it.
for me, like hip hop was just it.
Yeah.
For the longest time. If it wasn't hip hop and R&B, like everything else, like when people would be like, "Oh, it's the Beatles," and I'd be like, "The fuck is the Beatles?" Right? So like, now I know about NWA and I know about Pac and I know about Biggie and like I could tell you like every single member of the Wu-Tang Clan and some shit and like
all better than the Beatles.
Yeah, I mean, not wrong.
Sorry.
Not wrong.
I like the Beatles. I mean, they're.
I like them too, but Outkast got a better discography.
I love
facts, bro.
I love,
like,
listen,
AT-Aliens, come on.
I am the most like I like everything so much other than like stadium like country. That shit's bad. Mm-hmm. But like I'm so like, and I have a foot in every single thing, and that's just how I am because I think as a vocalist for the longest time I was so anti like metal, and then I recently got into a metal band. So it's like it just depends on what hits you at what time.
Just everything is a vibe for me, anyways. So if I feel the vibe or like in it, like then I'll fuck with it. Unless it's country, because I don't care about your
fuck
dog.
that shit.
So like I like my dog, I don't care about you.
But what about like
Circle Simpson's good though?
What about Chris Stapleton? You ever listen to him?
Not much, but
yeah.
I know they're good though.
There's a lot of like R&B and hip hop crossover with Chris Stapleton in general. Like Justin Timberlake did a song with him. Then you had like he has that Tennessee Whiskey song that gets covered by all kinds of R&B singers because there's so many runs in it. And I mean, honestly, it's crazy because when you have somebody that does like original country, like Cash style, like old school outlaw country, which Chris Stapleton kind of does a lot of songs about drinking. Like, who doesn't get down to listen to a song about drinking though? I mean, like you have a song called Tennessee Whiskey.
Look, I do white people shit all the time.
He goes tubing.
Been to bonfires, done all this shit. So
Maddie, we did answer your question about Limp Bizkit, just in case he does watch it, because he was like, "Where's the Limp?" We both watched it, like looking for a Limp Bizkit song. So tell Sirius, tell Nick that we're like, damn, you got us, bro. Because I like literally I retweeted it and tagged Maddie. I was like, bro, it's happening, because it was like all in the same week. So tell him he's gonna do a performance somewhere where he does the Limp Bizkit cover. I would love to see it.
I was like an accidental amp up. So you got this man hyped over
I
here.
knew it would hype you up. I knew it would hype all y'all up because I knew you guys like that type of music.
Yeah.
Like me and Nick both love that type of music too. But we're going to do Limp Bizkit covers eventually because me and Nick are planning on doing a new metal band.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With a couple cats up in Fort Wayne.
Yeah. I think it'll be a good.
I'm gonna be the DJ.
Yeah.
That's really why I bought it in the first place. But now I'm Nick's DJ now.
Yeah. So, that's baller.
Which is cool because I'm the producer and DJ. That's one less person we have to like incorporate into our shit.
Yeah.
So
and it gives you something to do at shows.
Yeah, and I can make like money.
Yeah.
I made money a couple weeks ago doing his show in Fort Wayne, and I didn't even have my turntables. I was just up there. Like, dude, I was so fucked up. Though. I was fucking up, dude.
How are the live shows?
Dude,
I mean, you guys have got to do something, right?
Dude, the last show we did was sold out in Fort Wayne.
Yeah.
Like, literally, the bar was packed. Man, it was incredible.
People are so ready to get back out, man.
Yeah.
And then you're talking about dropping a new album, and like, my buddy Matty, he's like I said, he's a huge new metal guy, and he's saying new metal's making it back. And although I mean the beats aren't super new metal, but like you got that vibe, man. There's a vibe to it. All right, thanks a lot. It's telling me about new metal. Cut it all. We gotta throw it all away. Let's start back over. So why didn't you guys
broke
do
your own rule?
I know. Right? My watch is over here listening to us. Thanks a lot.
What's your OnlyFans?
Yeah, what's my OnlyFans?
It's on the end.
It's on the end.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
His is. He does have one. He does actually have an OnlyFans.
I mean, it's
nice.
Cool. Look, everything's a hustle, right?
You gotta make money somehow.
Yeah. $10 is $10.
Mine would be like one of those humiliation OnlyFans. Like, look at my dick, and they'd be like, nah. And then they pay 1 a month, and then they.
There's a market for that.
There's a market for every dick. There's a market for every dick, every titty.
Yeah. Look, everybody is something, or right, or something like
Some
that.
girls might like, you know.
Yeah.
Just a little white chocolate morsel.
No, nobody's kink shaming over here. But if you like what I got to offer, jump on my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And and also stream
Cinephile.
Yeah, Cinephile.
What day is today? The 19th?
23rd July?
Okay, yeah, the album comes on the 23rd.
Well, shit merged together for you too. Because, like, I don't know what day it is.
Yeah, especially, like, I just got home. I've been gone for, like, 4 days.
Yeah.
I feel it.
I really don't know what's going on at the moment.
I feel it.
I did a lot of stuff over the past few days.
He's like, I don't know whether I should say this on a podcast.
Stuff's cool. Makes me
I saw
forget.
the freaking wheels turning in your head. Like, maybe I shouldn't say this.
I went to the gay bar in Indy last night, dude. It was
yeah.
fucking lit.
Was
man.
it lit? Did they do a drag show or anything like that? Or was it just
No, it was just straight. It was like, it's called Teeny in Mass Ave. It was pretty cool. We're up chilling at the DJ booth.
Did you go to appropriate gay culture?
Yeah.
For your next album?
Yeah.
Brian was like, hey, tell Bobby that how it feels stealing a job from a black man. That's the other question I had for you. I was like, this was a little harder. I was like, this is harder to bring up because it's freaking, Brian. Like a lot of people don't know this, but this guy actually did a video with us. One of the first real videos we did. You went with us.
Oh
and
yeah.
Shot that terrible dress video for Peace Watch 2.0.
Oh shit.
Where we went downtown to we went to this little black dress event, and we got dresses from Z925 and First Farmers or whatever that Community First. We went down there and we were like, we're gonna buy some dresses, just to help. And then we left, and then we put makeup on, put the dresses on, and came back and bothered them, and then we did an entire anti-condom PSA or something, some type of anti-abortion. It was just so stupid. We sat on the corner and just screamed. And he was actually a part of that. And when I look back on the footage all the time, I always enjoy, you're so goofy and you're so funny. You actually made things really funny in it. So
you remember the heroin passed out dude in Highland Park? That was me.
We did a video, yeah.
I kept saying Jeremiah.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Jeremiah.
I fucked up because everyone's like, there's no way he's fucked up because he got up so quick at the end. I'm like, dude, my tolerance is just.
Well, we
really
do have to
high.
set the stage. So if you guys, the video's probably not. You probably can't even find the video right now because Kokomo Scanner 2.0 got ruined, which sucks. But the video, who was the guy that did it with you?
I think Derek Pasquale.
Yeah, Derek Pasquale went and he was like, "Hey guys, I'm out here in Highland Park, and there's a guy on drugs out here. There's a homeless crack addict or something." And he comes out, and this guy's like,
I got a sock hat on. It's middle of summer, and I got a hoodie on, and just.
They staged it.
We had a bag of we had a spoon out there too, laying down. And
Yep. And he's like, but we built it as it was footage that somebody sent in to us, and people thought it was real, and it was really just.
We can talk about that, right? Okay, it's not even up anymore.
Yeah, it's not even on. I mean, I actually have it still, so I can put it back on. I might put it on our YouTube. So if you're on our YouTube and you see it on there, it's because I posted it. Because I actually have the video. I stole everything off the page. I took every video off the page so that we didn't lose them. It's such a pain in the ass because I knew Facebook was gonna screw us over eventually. They always do.
Yeah, they got.
And of course, people are gonna think this is real because it could happen. Yeah, right.
And I'm getting canceled, so I know that.
I mean,
dude, me and Nick were talking about last night. Dude, right when everything happens, 3 days later, we're getting canceled.
Yeah, they're gonna go back and do some tweets.
Dude, we're all very similar. You meet Nick, you'll understand. Dude,
if you're in the comment section, if you're on the video, just go in there. Go to Sirius Blvck's Twitter, look up some terrible things and send them to us.
We keep it kind of PC on. Good. Yeah, we're.
But if anybody gets any candids on you guys, you guys talking, you guys will definitely. What are you drinking? So
some tequila.
Dude, I hate tequila so much.
Can't do it.
Tequila and whiskey. That's about it.
I love whiskey, so give me some Crown Royal. I definitely have a lot of that. But as far as tequila's it's not for me, dude.
Yeah, I'll fuck with the Crown Royal. That's my that.
When I was in Italy, I already knew I hated tequila before I even stepped in Italy. But I was in Italy and there was this Asian girl, and for the longest time, everybody's like, she's gay, she only likes girls, and she's on the DL. And we're like, all right, cool. We just kind of left her alone because she was kind of like one of the guys. So she hung out, and then one night we all got super drunk and in this common room, and she brought in some tequila in there, and she was like, if you drink it, she's like, I want you to drink this, and I was like, why? And at that point I'd lost 50 pounds, so I was looking good, not like now. And she was like,
dad box for the win.
She was trying to drink tequila and make out. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll drink tequila tonight. I don't even like tequila, but I almost threw up. Not from making out, though.
Cool. You got first base.
Woo!
Yes!
Woo! With an Asian. No, I'm just kidding. With an Asian! I'm not PC. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, these things happen.
Cute.
It's life. It's life experience, right?
Well, they all told us that she only I was told she only liked girls. So I kind of, we all left her alone. We weren't trying to get with her.
Yeah, you weren't creepy. Good job.
I wasn't creepy.
You weren't creepy. You let it come to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's how you do it.
Maybe she thought he was a girl.
Yeah, she was like, he's lost weight. He's looking feminine. Come over here, big boy.
No facial hair. Yeah, I can see
no
it.
facial hair. Yeah, that was pretty.
Yeah,
pretty.
From
From behind? From behind, maybe?
No,
No, not now. Yeah. I gotta get back on keto. This guy, he and I were like started keto around the same time. He lost so much damn weight. You've kept a lot of it off.
Yeah, I'm on like 4 weeks right now on keto.
Oh yeah, you killing it?
But yeah, during pandemic I gained like half my weight back. But I lost 25 pounds in the past 4 weeks.
That's baller, dude.
Yeah.
4 weeks. Yeah, Brian's on it.
Really?
Did I tell you that?
He doesn't even need it.
Okay, let me rephrase it. He's not on keto. He's doing fasting, which is like.
Oh, that's
keto.
good. Yeah, I've been doing that too.
Yeah, he was telling me about that.
He's losing weight, dude. He's starting to look thin, like buff almost. It's weird.
He's a buff guy.
Well, he was. I think
he's getting really meta, right? Like,
yeah, for the show we got. We got this show. I wrote a TV show that we're all going to be a part of, and we started shooting it. And his character is like a buff, like workout guy, and I was like, just show up in like a tank top, you'll be fine, you look great. And he's like getting real serious. He's like, yeah, I haven't eaten in like 3 days, I'm so ready for it. I'm like, Brian, do not get so much in character that like you become nothing. He's already small enough. Brian, seek help.
It's time.
This is the video intervention for Brian on this.
It's time.
No, I'm just kidding.
Everybody in the comments, if you watch this, hi Erica.
Erica. Who's Erica?
You better. You met my aunt.
Oh yeah, your aunt. Yeah. You just said my aunt. I don't remember you telling me her name.
Oh yeah. Just help Brian.
Yeah, help Brian.
You need help, Brian.
Not fight Brian. Help Brian.
Help Brian.
Yeah.
We can fight Brian.
We can fight. Let's do it. Let's fight him. Let's go fight him.
Then make out with him right after.
We want that flag dude.
He's really
to
cute,
fight Brian.
dude.
Yeah, he's a cute kid.
Yeah.
Brian. He's a
Yeah,
cute
no,
kid.
we want that flag dude to fight Brian.
Yeah, he needs to fight Brian.
Yeah.
Oh, from Kokomo Brief?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
wish he'd fight him.
Yeah.
I wish he would fight him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
One day.
Did you guys hear about this this new Kraft macaroni and cheese ice cream?
No.
You didn't hear about this?
No.
They dropped the Kraft macaroni and cheese ice cream. What we were all waiting for this whole time. Culture's over. It's dead, guys. Culture's dead. Culture is dead.
Bro, I want my macaroni in 2 places, and neither one of them is ice cream. So
You don't want double dairy? Could you imagine that?
The bowl and the asshole. That's the only 2 spots on macaroni and cheese.
Thank you.
The bowl and the asshole? That's where you want it?
Yeah, I mean,
Bowl and an asshole.
Are you-
Or
are-
in
are
a
you
fried
kink
bite.
I'm not kink shaming.
I'm shaming
I'm
right
kink
now.
asking. I'm kink asking.
Alright.
I'm just kink inquiring.
Well, I might kink tell you how it works.
Yeah, okay, just add kink in front of everything. Is that how we talk now? I'll kink forgive you.
First, you need to start with a small object, and you keep going.
Oh, he's really thought of this.
Training.
Larger and larger until you get to macaroni and cheese.
Then it prolapses, and you fucking.
Oh, that's your porn type.
Oh no, it's not. That's the type of shit. I see that. I'm done.
Was I right with the POV?
Was it POV? Is that what you like?
It's POV, right?
Nah.
No? Okay.
We can get into it.
We get into it. I'm down, man. We're never kink shaming here. It's not what we do. You know, we're all down.
I've been just like OnlyFans has been pretty tight. I like watching girls just sit there and just just play with their shit.
Honestly,
that's kind of hot, dude.
I think our generation has transcended like old school porn. Like we want to see a girl we went to high school with right now, or like a girl that like we know.
I don't know.
No?
I don't know. I'm weird, man. Look, I watch porn out of necessity if I'm not getting any. Currently, I'm not in a situation where I'm not getting any.
Oh, so you don't watch it because you want to, like the rest of us?
Yeah.
I just like it.
Yeah.
I like to come, dude. You know, I'm celibate right now, so like I'm not
super bussin', just alone bussin'. The kids nowadays say bussin' apparently. So
yeah.
And it means bussin' in that.
The hottest thing is watching OnlyFans of a girl you fucked or dude.
That's
fuck.
crazy. Yeah.
It's never thought that kink would ever come
Yeah.
about.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
It's a pretty fun one. You're like, listen, I don't want to be on it, but I'll watch you on it.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me how that. I feel like without that, I feel like 2 things had to happen for OnlyFans to work. First one was Tumblr ruined, like stopped allowing these girls to go on there and post themselves naked because of all the not the cinephiles but the pedophiles, you know, not the cinephiles, the pedophiles, because of all the pedos, the pedogenic diets, the people on the pedogenic diet, and
gross people.
But because of all them, they ruined Tumblr porn, which Tumblr porn was just girls going on there and be like, I can do it here because it's anonymous and people don't know me.
Rate my pussy.
Yeah. It's like that's all it was. So that happened, and then add the pandemic into the mix where people are like, I'm bored at home.
And Reddit.
Reddit. I'm getting free money right now, but I also like really want attention because I can't get it anywhere else. But also, I want more money because people have extra money. So let's just go out there and get it done. And people were like, all right.
Are you attacking me right now?
I'm attacking you. Are you feeling attacked?
Maybe.
He's like, I had to shut down my Tumblr and I had to make the bills work the other way.
No, I never fucked with Tumblr or nothing like that, but I do feel the vibe of like, I don't know, I'm a voyeur. Yeah. If nothing else. Like, I don't really have to see you, but like, I can be watched. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, that's whatever.
That's what gets you going. You're like, if I'm being watched, I'm like,
no, it's just that I can do it. I know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Doesn't bother you.
It doesn't bother me at all.
Like that kind of shit. You get a couple girls to the room and it's like, you want to watch me jack off?
No, I never asked anybody because I think that's weird.
You forced it?
No. Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
No. I'm sorry.
The door's locked.
Yeah, the door's locked.
The implication. You know?
He's like, hey. He's blocking the door. He's over here like, listen, you got to see this.
No,
you got to see this little red dick.
I don't know. I more so just meant in the sense of I could do these things. That's why I started.
It doesn't bother you. Like,
doesn't bother me at all.
You're unfazed.
But consent matters.
Yeah. He does. Of course. You are Mr. Consent.
How hard is it to say wanna fuck?
Yeah. Just ask the question. Yeah. It's not that hard, you know. I think some girls would appreciate you to just blatantly say it, and some girls want you to be a little more coy with it, but you still have to kind of ask it. You can ask it without asking it, right? Can we agree with that? Is there? Yeah. You know, sometimes before anything is said.
Well, yeah. There has to be like something has to be happening, right?
You were at a gay bar this weekend. I feel like a lot of gay men don't ask for consent because you can see it in somebody's eyes, like.
I saw that.
You saw a couple dudes. You knew that you had some chances. If
they saw the mustache, and they're like, "Yep."
They're like that mustache. They're like, Freddie Mercury's in the fucking house over here.
I mean, I don't know.
Can anybody find me? Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I just got stuck because like gay men have always like come up to me and be like, "Are you gay?"
Yeah. So, they'll ask you if you're gay, but they're not asking if you want to fuck. Right?
Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah. We never get that far, so like, I don't know.
Yeah, you didn't get far enough to get to the point.
I wasn't pretty enough to get that far.
But what if they? Some of them don't want to ask that question, right? They just want to see if you're. They don't.
I don't know who wants to get fucking rejected.
I feel like some dudes don't. I feel like some dudes don't want to know if you're gay. They want to see if they can turn you. Right? That's part of that's a subculture, right?
Yeah, that's definitely.
They want to turn you. I mean, but that's for women, gay women as well. Like lesbians also want to turn. I think it's the biggest peril of being gay or lesbian is like sometimes they're like super into straights and they can't stop themselves. They don't want to date another lesbian or another gay man. They want to go after a straight. It's the conquest, baby.
Might be.
And I'm always open for if you want to buy a drink and see if maybe you can win. You know, a couple times.
Yeah.
Buy me a drink. You might win one day. I might fall asleep at the wheel.
I like alcohol.
You guys ever hear that Michael Shea? Michael Shea has a hilarious fucking bit on that about how like he went to a bar. It's one of the funniest bits, man. He goes to the bar. He's talking about going to the bar and he's like asking. He's like a gay dude was like, hey, what's up? You know, and he's like, how many drinks would it take to turn you gay? And he's like, I don't know, but if you want to find out, you can't. So the guy buys him drinks all night, and then at the end of the night, the girl asked him, and like the bartender was like, man, you really did him dirty. And he was like, whatever, man. What he was trying to do with me was worse. I was like, right? He was like, I didn't do him dirty. He's like, plus he's like, the funniest part of the joke, he has a really funny, the way he talks is funny. He's like, and also if there's a number that turns me gay, he's like, I kind of want to know what number it is, how many drinks it's going to take to turn me gay.
Seems valid. Seems hella valid.
It does seem valid.
I mean,
I'd like to know how many it would take.
Yeah.
It's like that licks to get to the lollipop. Yeah. It's like, how many how many drinks does it take to get you to lick the lollipop?
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. It's not a game I actually want to play, but I'd like to know the number. Yeah.
It's like gay chicken.
Yeah. Maybe I don't live that dangerously.
You just tube. You get into the white people tubing thing, and that's it.
Yeah, I like that shit.
Yeah,
I've never tubed.
I haven't either, dude. I really think you are the whitest dude in this room.
I've never done a lot. I've fished. I haven't camped. No. I've never done any of that shit.
See, I did it like in the backyard, but not like real camping. Like I don't go out in like nature and.
I did camping shit in the army. Does
that
count? That's not really camping.
Well, when that's you're forced to do it.
No, motherfucker, get out there.
It's like you really lose your virginity if you didn't choose to have it. Like if you get molested, did you lose your virginity? Not really.
Well, I mean, I signed the fucking paper.
I guess you did.
You did consensual camping.
Yeah. My dumb ass
consensual camping in SC.
My dumb ass swore for some
There's
shit.
therapy for that.
I'm cool now. Like, you know.
Yeah, you're not worried about it now.
No, I'm medicated in a sense.
Same.
Yeah. Medicated. However we can do it.
Yeah. Just do you, bro.
What do you medicate with?
Wrestling.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
All hobbies. It's like that's what keeps people going.
Greco-Roman wrestling.
No. I like the professional wrestling.
Yeah.
Professional wrestling.
You seen The Ladies Man?
No, I haven't.
It's with what's his name from SNL. It's
He's
like a
hilarious,
character,
yeah.
and Will Ferrell's in it, and he's like a Greco-Roman wrestler, and it like hints that he's gay the whole fucking movie.
Yeah, it's like.
If you've seen it, you get the quote.
Yeah, that's funny.
My bad, bro. That's funny.
It's a funny movie.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to kill you.
He talks like this, right? The guy's like,
yeah.
Ladies man.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's based off an SNL
What the hell is
skit.
his name?
He was in Walk Hard with Dewey Cox.
Oh, yeah.
He was the drummer.
You don't want any of this, Dewey.
It's cocaine. It's a nightmare.
What is his name?
It makes you sick. It gives you all kinds of energy and helps you.
It turns all your bad feelings into good feelings. It's a nightmare. You don't want no part of this shit, dude.
Man,
I think I do.
I think I want some of that. Dude, that's another underrated movie. I mean, we're talking about Cinephile here, man. That's actually a really good name for the album, you know, as much as many movies. How did that come about? The name Cinephile.
Well, Nick is a huge. He's a big movie buff.
Yeah.
He's always like he looks at like movie. It's weird. Like I've got more movies than like understand. Like I've always been in the movies, but like the way I look at music, like you know, I'm a huge music lover, and like I look up the album credits, look at who produced the album.
Yeah.
The way he talks about movies, he talks about the director, and like I never really realized like the role of directors, producers in movies, and like the director's
Super
like the
important.
producer of the music album.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know.
He
Now
has his hand in everything.
Yeah, now I
Fingers
start
on
looking at movies and watching movies based off who directs it now.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is weird.
It is funny, man, because like there are certain directors that you know them by name, and there's some that you'll hear their name and you're like, all right, cool, like, and they kind of go in and out of it, but like Scorsese, you know, Kubrick, you've got certain people like Aaron Orlovsky, like, and then you have some really terrible ones like Woody Allen and fucking what's the dude the other terrible one. What's the guy? Roman Polanski.
Oh, fuck that dude too.
Yeah,
Harvey Weinstein.
Oh yeah,
he's a producer though.
Yeah, but he's still like he's good at he's good. Not that stuff, but he's good with the movies. He's got.
What's he good with? Huh? Talk about people blocking doors. What are you talking about?
He was really good.
He's like who's really influential on like my decisions on how I get women.
Have you guys started watching the documentary on Weinstein?
No, what is it on?
It's on HBO Max.
Dude, they have the best documentaries.
Bro, I'm
really
stuck on HBO Max all the time.
What's it called? Do you know?
Something about Harvey Weinstein.
It's called The Casting Couch.
Maybe.
Probably.
Apparently, he's got a pig dick.
What's that one?
I don't know. Apparently, his dick's like really fucked up.
Oh, it's like
oh, that's why he has to force people.
He's also a hideous and terrible human being. So harder to get
he really is.
I don't know why you just don't settle down with a nice. I mean, I guess for him, it's like that's why he became famous. He's like, that's why he created.
Well, he had a life.
That's how he gets
family.
off. Power and making people do things.
Yeah,
it's weird, man.
What was weird when I was watching and listening to the documentary was that like a lot of times he was like, yeah, my family can't know about this. My family can't know about this, and like. I never understood that because like, bro, you're doing that shit, man. Like. Look, just tell people you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Like,
you're probably better off just being like he probably would have been better off saying, hey, if you want roles, fuck me. And like posting it on the boards fuck me for roles, and then because then at least like there's more consent there. Yeah. But like you said, he doesn't get off on fucking girls for roles. He gets off on the power of seducing them with like not with his looks or like
his
anything.
Pig dick.
It's his pig dick. It's
not.
It's his little twirly little. He's got a little curly cue on there. I wonder how somebody. Okay, look, I know in Miami County that correctionals they have iPads. Somebody in that fucking prison with Weinstein, take the iPad out, get a little picture of that dick posted on the internet. We all need to see this dick. This is one, and don't worry about consent from him because he doesn't give a fuck. So just take it.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve consent at this point. Yeah, he consented the moment he started being a piece of shit.
Yeah. I got stuck on the fact that you really want to see his pig dick. So.
You don't want to see it?
I want to see it.
I want to see it. I'm just being honest here.
I mean,
we live in an OnlyFans world, man. We want to see everybody's everything.
Yeah, y'all just.
That's the currency of the internet is nudity.
I mean, yeah, it's cool.
I mean, we go through Twitter and we're like, hey, look, there's something from the president. Oh, something about COVID. Oh, a girl getting railed DP'd right now. Okay, cool. Let's keep going down.
That's my Twitter feed.
That's what I'm saying.
That's my Reddit thread. That's my Reddit feed.
That's what Matt was saying today. His Reddit thread that is just garbage.
My shit's fucked. I like it. I'm like at work. I'm like, oh, cool. Okay,
cool. To me, when you're like doing things and you're like, oh, this isn't the right time for that. Let's keep going, scroll. And I always get the weird ones, man. It's always crazy.
My Facebook is like that. It's full of debauchery. Like
your
so
Facebook's
much.
That bad?
Oh, it's. I like because I'm scrolling through it and I'm just hey. Oh wow, that's gross. That's gross. That's gross.
But you're just like when you're thinking about what you're thinking like people on drugs or something, right?
I mean, it's a lot. My Facebook is weird.
Yeah,
my Facebook is really weird.
Well, because you add so many different people he always keeps his Facebook at like $5,000 people. Like he'll delete, and then when it gets low, he'll delete a bunch of people he doesn't interact with and add up to 5,000. Just because it gives him like almost like it's like a material thing for him. Like he gets things to think about.
It's different
people.
It's entertainment for me, and then it helps my creative juices because like that's how like you figure shit out or find out what's going on. So
what year did you first get Facebook?
05, bro.
05, me too. What about you?
I was in 6th grade, so
a while back.
How old were we in 6th grade?
I'm old as fuck, dude. I'm 30.
Well, just 30. In general, how old are people when they're in 6th grade?
That's true. Well, my son's getting ready to go. It's like 11, 12. 12. Yeah, 12. Yeah. 12. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm 27, so I don't really.
So you were born in 94? 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you probably got it in about 2007 or 2000. You probably got it in 2005. 2005, 2006. Yeah. I think most people have got that are like us who feed off of people. Like we're all artists, like in different ways. So like we all have we're all part of the artist family. So in that way, we all kind of feed off people. Yeah. Like you have to.
Yeah.
It's part of like to me. I'm never as good as I am when I'm collaborating with people. Like
I can't make music by myself.
It's impossible, right?
Like the whole album Cinephile, we have 65 to 70 songs right now. That's we made within 3 months. Yeah. We have 4 albums right now.
Just literally
ready to drop. Cinephile's just the first.
Just sitting there, just going through them all, writing new stuff, and then seeing which ones stick, like throwing them at the wall and seeing which stick. Yeah.
Jordan and I were having this discussion kind of before you came because like we kind of butt heads on some things, right? Where like we have ideas, but sometimes it's like, hey, can we do that? And he's more like, I don't know if we can logistically do this. And I'm just like, no, I think we can because I know this person and I know this person. Yeah. We can get this done. So like, I get that, but you always need the people. And like, for me, like, it's weird because I've just dipped my hands in a lot of bit of everything, right? Mm-hmm. So like, and I'm learning like. We were talking about production and producing
of the show and different things.
Yeah, like all the different avenues you learn from that. I would love to just watch like you make some music or just do your thing and like I feed into those things and like just general art and stuff like that. So like
we had the currency shoot today, which we can talk about. We can't really talk a whole bunch because we don't want to ruin anything or spoil it for anybody. But we did do a little bit. I got a little bit of sun today. You know. Hey Jordan, let me see.
I'm the whitest. Motherfucker
you are the whitest guy. Yeah. Man, you got like we look like a Neapolitan ice cream right now. If we all go arms together.
Switch.
I clowned on so many because I was wearing shorts in Chicago, dude. Like my homies were just clowning on me. So, dude, I'm so bright white.
Yeah. You walk around luminescent.
They were race shaming me.
They were race shaming you. Instead of kink shaming, they're race shaming. I get race shamed all the time.
Like, sorry, I stay inside all day.
I get
You're cisgender white male. You'd be alright.
I get sexual gender shamed as well because I'm pansexual and they don't believe me. They literally tell me they don't believe I'm pansexual.
You like pans?
Yes, absolutely. Rachel Ray, specifically.
The copper ones?
The copper one? It's got to have that. The non-stick. Oh, and it's going to stick by the end. When I'm done with it, it's going to stick.
You do contributes to pants.
There's an entire pan, like a small pan with just like...
Fry it and see what it does. I've never
I put a picture of her in there and then I fill it and I'm like, I'm going to send this to you, Rachel Ray. But yeah, we did. Let's get back to Raider Currency and some of this terrible. No, I love it. No, some tributes are hilarious to me. I think it's hilarious. We're not kink shaming.
No.
Contribute to a lot of
every time you say this, I'm just like, dude, I really think I'm way more pan than you are.
Yeah, you probably are. You probably are more pan than me, but
maybe,
you know. That's the thing about identifying as things. You can kind of identify as whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever.
My big thing is like people that want to be okay. So like there's a subset of female specific. Let me just say there's a subset of female specific that I see all the time that are like, I'm a bisexual woman, but they're married to a straight man and they've never been with a woman. So, like, you have to, like, say, okay, you are, but at the same, because you don't want to invalidate somebody's identity.
Dudes that do that all the time.
But at the same time,
they'd
like,
be saying it for attention or to be
cool.
cool.
That's what
it
feels like, right?
To get points on the internet.
It's like when a girl's like, well, but I've kissed girls, and I'm like, but that's
just
dudes. It's like more socially acceptable too for girls to kiss. So like in general, it's like
no one cares
it makes more sense. Yeah, it's just to me it cracks me up that it's like. You can kiss a girl and not be bi.
Pan, like what is pansexual again?
Pan just means you're attracted to somebody's like who they are. You don't care about their gender.
Does it have to be sexual?
No, it's attractiveness.
I'm definitely pansexual.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
pansexual is the easiest way. For me, it's the easiest.
Men and how hot they are, or good looking.
Exactly. That's why I always say I'm pansexual. I don't even consider myself like straight because straight would like most straight guys. You know a straight guy when you see him. You know what I mean? Like, you know a straight guy that's like, man, I ain't with that gay shit. There, you know.
I don't know. I think that means they're gay.
Like, yeah. I was gonna say
any homophobic guy is somewhat gay.
Them 100%. Over alphas.
That's media
shit,
guys.
Like,
you know how many times girls told me that their boyfriend was like homophobic as fuck? Then they like went through their phone and found them on like FetLife looking for cream pies and their assholes and shit.
Well, maybe they're
attracted.
They're
just it's the opposite thing of what you were saying with like women that are bi but married or whatever. Like like it. There's dudes like that all the time. Yeah. Like they're just closeted.
But I mean, society in general pushes men further in the closet.
Society.
Can we be honest about that?
We fucked ourselves up, man.
But I mean, in general, society pushed men further in the closet. It's a lot. Yeah. To me, it's either you come out as completely gay. Like a bisexual man has a lot less of a chance with a straight woman than a bisexual woman has with a straight man. Let's be honest there, because a lot of women aren't interested in guys who have been with guys. If you talk to them, some girls are attracted to guys that have only been with guys. So it really just depends. But I think society-wise, if you did the numbers, I think it would break down pretty
I think honestly. We put way too much pressure on that shit, and it's just a human.
I think eventually it's not going to matter, especially with like overpopulation and people just kind of doing what they want to do. My biggest thing with it all is just if you like something, just like it. Like whether it's new metal or whether it's cock, just like what you like without. Because like a lot of time, I know for the longest time, I loved Limp Bizkit in middle school. Like Limp Bizkit was the shit. I loved it. And then it kind of got uncool to like Limp Bizkit. And then that Limp Bizkit concert came up, and I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm unapologetically going to a Limp Bizkit concert, and I'm gonna have a great ass time.
I never stopped listening to Limp Bizkit.
Exactly. I love it. I love it. That's amazing.
I'm a 34-year-old man that loves wrestling.
Yeah.
Did a wrestling show this weekend.
That was a baller. I did go to the first half. I wish I could stay for the best parts, but. There's blood. People threw chairs. A guy was on fire at this wrestling.
A man was on fire.
Specifically Christian Cash, which is pretty baller.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. He was on fire at the show.
Like the shit's fake, but like kind of real at the same time.
That was
like
real.
A lot of that shit's real. Not like fake. Like it's all planned.
Lube it up before you say that fake.
I mean, it's not. I'm not saying it's fully fake, but like it's definitely like a lot of the things they do.
Wrestling is art.
Yeah, it's art.
Wrestling is absolutely
That's a
art.
good point.
So, and like I say that I'm the general manager of AACW wrestling promotion and
commissioner.
My character as the commissioner. I'm the curator.
Yeah,
curates art.
Yeah, the wrestling ring is, it's my museum. To showcase these wrestlers and to throw out their paint and
I love the character. Man.
Shit,
so
yo.
Cool.
So
marvelous Mr. Bell.
A lot of people don't see it that way though.
Yeah.
We need to figure out a way to get people
I'm a
to
very weird person. I see things lots of different ways.
Yeah.
That's not that weird. That makes sense.
I like it. I mean, with the nails are a good touch, man. That's kind of a newer thing. I mean, when we first started the podcast, you didn't do the nails like that.
No.
And now you've gotten really into it, and they're actually looking really good today.
Thank you. My girlfriend did it.
I feel like those are white.
Awesome,
it's like the white face of nails, though. I feel like right now.
Yeah,
it's kind of coming out. I'm feeling erased. What is it? Race shamed again? I'm just kidding.
Look at your nails.
I know. I've got none.
Look at your nails.
I've got. Listen. Look at.
Yeah. Shut up.
We outnumber you today. The Nail Biters Association of America.
It's all good.
NBA.
Start painting your nails. You'll stop biting them.
I grew them out one time when I broke my hand, and like I went and got manicures and shit.
It felt great.
It was nice, but it feels really good to just pick them.
Yeah,
I feel
It's got a lot of anxiety, man.
Anxiety.
I don't have drugs all the time to deal with it. Okay.
Yeah, anxiety is the highest planet, you know. Out in the juice world.
I feel it. I have super anxiety too. So like, but I don't know. I started just looking at them. I was like, I like to just feel pretty. So like, I feel pretty. And it's
I hear that.
And it adds a little color to your life. You know what I mean? Like a good feel to it, and you get to actually. It gives you a chance to change something up every week. That's not like a shirt.
Yeah. My son actually painted his nail. Both my sons actually, or two of my sons actually painted their nails. Didn't go over super duper well with
the mom.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's cool because she knows like I'm free spirit and it's cool.
Well, she also, I mean, like I don't know. I feel like you can't really complain when somebody's been inside you. So shut up. What's she gonna say? Like, she can't homophobically like shame you when she's
I mean,
homophobia comes in many shapes and sizes.
I guess, yo. I mean.
It's fun though.
Let your kids be kids.
That's the thing. Like with that, it's like they're just it's like paint.
Yeah,
it's paint on hand. If you saw paint on a kid's hand, you wouldn't.
My son was like, "Daddy, can I do that too?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "It's pretty cool, just because it's just like artsy and shit like that."
I think the only thing,
like my youngest, is the boyiest boy. If I'm gonna gender class, right? Like
he's Mr. Energy.
Yeah, dude, doesn't stop. He doesn't know or care about.
I watched him almost bust his shit. Like, literally jumping around at your house like
being
crazy. He was wearing like flip flops. I'm like, man, this boy's gonna hurt himself.
Yeah. He's maximum energy all the time. So yeah.
So you got any kids out there somewhere? He's like, maybe. Any little trills walking around? Any trills walking around?
I want to say something. I'm just not going to say it, but no, I don't have any.
No,
I don't have any.
Yeah, I feel you on that though.
None.
Yeah, we did that Canary Currency shoot, and I got super exhausted for the day. But I'm actually, I was so excited once I was like, hey, we're getting ready to have Bobby Tryll on the podcast. Which, if you've listened to the podcast ever, his beat is the one that opens up our show every time.
Yeah.
I mean, after the Girls Gone Wild. Wardy, I don't know why I did that, but I just think it reminds me. It's like a nostalgia thing for me. It's like a trigger warning. That was like the original trigger warning to me.
I like it.
It was good.
When you'd wake up at like 1 a.m. and you were watching like Comedy Central before you went to sleep, and you'd wake up and it'd be like, dun, 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 girls are showing their tits on. That's like, this OnlyFans stole that too. Like
Girls Gone Wild sucks, honestly. I watched some. I'm like, man. It's not enough penetration.
Not enough penetration. Remember when they came to Kokomo?
No. I don't even think I was here.
You weren't here? I wasn't here either, but I remember hearing about it. Like, they came to Kokomo and...
Why the fuck would they come to Kokomo?
The same reason why, Chick-fil-A won't come here, because it's a garbage place.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A is kind of a garbage place too, though.
I love Chick-fil-A.
Fuck Chick-fil-A.
Spicy chickens are kind of funny.
I know. I mean, like, listen.
Popeyes got the best
homophobia tastes so good.
No, Popeyes is better. Yeah. And I had that Burger King joint, and it was pretty flame, actually.
McDonald's one's not that bad.
It's better than it was. It's not that bad.
Like, we all have different taste buds, because I had the McDonald's one, and I thought it was garbage. Hot garbage.
Y'all got Raising Cane's?
What is it?
I was just out east, and I should have stopped. But I didn't stop.
What's it called?
Raising Cane's.
I never heard
My homies all went to it in Chicago. There was one open till 3 a.m. They all went there, and they said it shits on Popeyes.
I'm lying. I did eat at Raising Cane's. I did.
You did?
I did stop there. Yeah, me and my buddy stopped there, and Raising Cane's is pretty good.
Yeah. What is it? It's a East Coast thing?
I don't know. Like, I thought it was a West Coast thing, but apparently they had one in Chicago, so I was kind of confused.
What, Raising Cane's?
Yeah. Raising Cane's, like Canes.
Okay. I think we stopped at one in like Virginia or something. I can't remember.
Raisin spelled like raisin?
Raising
Cane's.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a weird ass name.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought Chick-fil-A was weird in it itself, but
I mean,
listen.
Commercialization as a whole is weird, bro. We're just gonna get into shit. For
Kraft macaroni and cheese ice cream is weird as shit, and that's really the most commercial thing I could think of in my entire life.
Is it cheese flavor?
Is it?
I don't know. I feel like I want to get it and have it on the podcast at some point, because I feel like it would be so disgusting.
Does it sound like macaroni and cheese?
I don't think so. If you put it in a blender and it goes... That's why they call it. It's so terrible.
It's the creamiest.
Yeah, it's the creamiest that you can get. I don't know if I'd rather probably have like a Velveeta macaroni and cheese. Is it Velveeta shells and cheese?
Yeah,
that's good shit.
If I got to me, if I'm like feeling frisky, I'm like, I'm not doing Kraft tonight, baby. We're gonna bust out the good shit. We're gonna bust out the Velveeta. My mom used to buy that block cheese.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Throw the shit in the oven.
Yeah.
That's
lit.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, you can't say anything bad about that.
No, I love. Yeah.
You know, hamburger macaroni. You ever had cheeseburger hamburger?
Oh
macaroni?
yeah.
Bro,
I made that recently. I was
that
like,
shit's so fire, dude. Just
like,
you get like the cake. What you said, the cheese blocks, but you get like the white cheese block, like the queso
Blanco.
Half of it.
And you just make like hamburger and throw in mac and cheese, like a noodle base, and then go for it.
Mm-hmm.
See, I made it with regular, like I made like not Kraft mac and cheese, but I made like regular Velveeta shells and cheese, and then I added a hamburger to it, just like an old like shepherd's pie, but without like, I'm not really down on like mashed potatoes and gravy. Do you put that in there? I think in shepherd's pie. I don't fucking know, dude. I ain't from here.
I've had shepherd's pie like once.
Yeah,
I think I had it at Cook McDougal's.
Yeah, that's a good place to have it. Yeah,
it wasn't bad.
It's a weird one, man. You just throw a lot of shit in one place and then eat it.
It's got peas in it.
Peas?
Does that have peas in it?
I don't know. I feel like you're talking about pot pie.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
You can throw peas in anything, really. Peas are like the best.
You like peas? I don't like peas.
I love peas, man. Just by himself, put a shit ton of butter in it and salt and pepper.
That's how I ate them.
Garlic powder.
My mom would put butter and salt on the table, and then I'd take a big ass chunk of butter, put one pea in it, put some salt in it, and eat it. That's the only way I could eat peas. Could not stand it at all. It's like a little mush.
It's like corn's
Green
brother.
mush.
It's like corn. It's like corn. They're literally the same thing, just a little.
Maybe I need to try them again because maybe I didn't have them right.
I'm a green beans guy.
Me too.
Dude,
I really fuck with
fresh
peas.
green beans, man.
Yeah.
Green beans are the best.
Yeah.
We can all agree on green beans.
Oh yeah.
All right, yeah.
I've been getting the frozen green beans. I used to eat the canned ones, but the canned ones aren't that fresh. If you get frozen,
moving on up, yo.
Frozen is pretty fresh. Less effort.
Yeah. See, I'm more in a
microwave.
can though. I don't know why. I like a lot of salt on my green beans, so like the can comes salted.
Honestly, I really just need the fresh snap ones.
You want?
Yeah, I want it to
You
be
just want
hard.
the
I want
noise?
my green beans to be hard.
Yeah, kind of.
Like kind of hard, firm, but not like too firm.
Yeah.
Need to snap like when you bite into it. You need it to be.
I like frozen corn, and I like frozen.
Yeah, any frozen vegetable is good.
They really are better. Most frozen vegetables are way better.
Yeah.
And I think that actually preserves the nutrients more. I think I read. So like it actually makes canning it is for preservation. Freezing it is it keeps the nutrients a little better because you don't have to like cover it in salt and like preservatives.
This podcast got real interesting.
Listen, man, we're gonna hit all the topics. That's what we're doing tonight. We're trying to hit them all.
Talking
about so much stuff. Like specifically, like the name Bobby Tryll. Obviously, it goes from a certain name, but like, is that what it's from? Is that just you like I wanted to go with Bobby Tryll?
Like, what do you mean? What's
for your stage name?
Oh, my homie said I looked like Bobby Hill one time.
And you're like,
he said your name should be Bobby Tryll. I'm like, okay.
You just went with it. That's awesome.
I'm gonna go by Peggy Tryll too.
Peggy Tryll.
Peggy Hill.
Yeah.
Peggy Hill is one of the most badass female cartoon characters in the world. Her and her size 16 foot.
Yeah, she does have big feet.
She survived parachuting and hitting the ground without her parachute going off. You know that episode King of the Hill?
No.
Bro, she literally fell off an airplane and survived.
Yeah.
Who else is?
Yeah, nobody. Who else would do that?
Come on.
She got Peggy Hill.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Peggy Hill.
The original.
Yeah. I think it was, is it Darlene, or what's the daughter's name?
Luann.
Luann, I couldn't stand her.
Yeah, Luann's a dumb bitch.
Luann's a dumb bitch.
So shout out, and R.I.P. Brittany Murphy did the voice of her.
Oh yeah, Brittany Murphy.
Brittany Murphy's hot.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Man,
she's still hot.
Her at her trashiest, still hot. That's
Even
the
in
corpse.
death. You do it, I know.
Yeah, Kink shaming, I guess.
No, that's cool.
No, when she was in 8 Mile, when she was like that trashy like girl, I was like, I realized that's when I was like my awakening for like I really like trash.
I literally just watched that right before I came here.
Yeah, it's a good movie, dude.
Yeah, I was watching the sex scene and her and Eminem. And dude, yeah, dude. Yeah. She was acting really well.
Yeah, acting. Yeah, his ass was out. I'm like, yeah, Eminem's ass. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Got a little white boy Detroit ass out.
Little white boy.
Little sweet ass. You got a nice little sweet ass, Eminem.
Rest in peace, Eminem.
For real, his
man,
career.
we named you Cake.
No, he's a clone now.
He's a clone for real.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Something's fun.
The internet.
But all I know is he makes trash now.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, it's bad.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
His best song that's come out in a while is the one where they were making fun of the new flows. Actually, like him and Joyner Lucas when they were doing the. I was like, oh, when they did the new. I was like, I don't either. When they, I don't. My girl's really into like white rap, and white rap as a genre, not like white rap as in white rappers, because I don't think white rappers are bad. I think white rap is bad.
Yeah.
So to me, white rap is like people that don't appreciate hip hop culture that do hip hop, or people that sound a certain way. So to me, this sounds terrible, and this is gonna be very controversial for people like hip hop, but I feel like Tech Nine is white rap.
Yes.
And Joyner Lucas is white rap.
Yes.
And that one
Logic.
weird Bobby kid, Logic.
Yeah.
He's white. It's white rap, and it's not because they're white. It's the style of rap. It's white rap.
I don't know if I would call it white rap, but I guess it is because you throw like NF in there.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's
white rap.
Yeah,
it's white rappers.
I don't hate that shit though. Like I'll fuck with some of it.
I can't do it, man.
For real?
Well, because I feel like they're doing some type. I feel like they are ripping off hip hop culture, pretending like they're above it with like, oh, we're lyrical, and then at the same time they're not really paying homage to like the artists of it, like like the art of it. It's more of like, listen how many words I can say that rhyme, and look at this gym. It's like gymnastics rap. I'm not interested in.
They're looking at it as like a sport.
Exactly.
And I'm like, dude, that's some white people shit to do. The fucking like who's the better rapper? Who could say more words?
Exactly. And you lose the heart of it, which is comes back to Eminem losing. Like, he used to be the shit because what made him special was he was a white rapper who didn't do white rap.
And he didn't even fast rap back then like he does now.
No.
Like, he has to now. Yeah. They'd be relevant.
Yeah,
but
it's just enough words to make
Eminem was great because like the stories he told in his rap.
Yeah, he's still one of the best.
True to heart, like,
but everything
after
Encore and after is kind of Relapse is alright.
It's suspect.
That's why I say I kind of fuck with some of them cats, like, because I kind of fuck with NF, but he sounds like Eminem.
Yeah.
But like I hear his stories, and I'm like, okay, I can deal with that. Plus, I like depressed sad boy shit anyway, right? So well, like, whatever.
Trippie Red's gonna hit you even harder than he is.
Oh yeah,
Trippie
Bones.
Bones.
I think I've heard him.
Dude, he's one of the best white rappers ever.
He's
the underground king, man.
He is.
Bones, man.
Yeah, I'll check him out.
Bones.
I like newer hip hop, and it's probably because I have an 11-year-old and he listens to like Juice WRLD and like Kid Leroy and like all this weird like new rap that I'm like, this is actually really fun to me.
I like some of that stuff, but
it's the melody, man.
I really like that Lil Peep.
Yeah,
Lil Peep is great.
See, that's the one I didn't get into. Of all of all those types of rappers that are all around.
Dude, Come Over When You're Sober, Part 1 is so fucking good.
Is it good?
Dude, it's so good, dude.
Yeah, I wish I could get down with Lil Peep. Every time I listen to him, I feel like he just sounds like a rocker trying to be a rapper that can't. He sounds like Post Malone to me.
He was a rock star, bro.
He
was a real rock star. You just gotta listen. You just gotta listen to it, man. If you like enough music to where you should like that. I don't know, that's weird.
I've listened to it. I think it's because there's the lack of melody, or like the melody doesn't interest me.
See, I think I'd have to listen to some more Little Peep. I've heard him, but not like deep.
You say Little Peep?
Little Peep, whatever.
Little Peep, baby. It's like Little Wayne.
It's this music, man. Like, you can listen to something one time and not like it, then listen to it again later.
Yeah.
And I don't know, a lot of people, I don't really like when people listen to one. Like, there's some music where you can listen to it once and be like, okay, this is bad.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of, like, my favorite music is stuff that I listen to multiple fucking times until I loved it.
Oh, yeah.
That is art. Like, when you look at a picture, you don't notice everything off one glance. You gotta, like, sit there and stare at it. Music is the same thing.
I feel the same way. Tyler, the Creator, he's the one that got me like that. Because I never really was into him. I never really got him because I felt like he was like, and everybody, the people that agree are gonna agree, but like,
this is the reason why like I fell in love with like NERD and Pharrell and shit.
Yeah.
Because
I loved NERD.
Like back in the day, I could see their art, and then that's all evolved. So like,
it fit to me. It fit because it was so different. They were so NERD or like the Neptunes in general. They're so prolific when it comes to the sound of the early 2000s and like maybe the end of the 90s, early 2000s, mostly 2000s though. And they're so they like drop it like it's hot. Like what's the one with Hove that he did Frontin'? Like he did so many songs like where he sang too, but also there's so many things like, with everything with clips, everything all that. They were just so perfect. And then there's songs that you don't even know that were songs like the whole Justin Timberlake or half the Justin Timberlake album was Timbaland and half of it.
Well,
was, So it's like they did all this stuff and they're so prolific, but at the same time when they did their own shit, like when you listen to like You Can't Beat Me, I'm a Rockstar. It was so different than what they did with other people. It did go hard, dude.
That
the video
fucking lap dance, like that was like my whole fucking high school, right? So
Pharrell wrote that No Doubt song, the B-A-N-A-N-A.
That makes sense. He did some.
What's that song called?
I fucking don't remember.
And they call Banana.
This one, this shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
girls have been like this.
You told me.
Holla back, girl.
Holla back, girl. Yeah.
I had to sing it to get to it.
Like, dude, that is a Pharrell song. If you think about it.
But if you think about it, it does sound like a Pharrell song.
Yeah.
But it sounds like a Pharrell pop song. You know, because there was like, I mean, Britney. Come back to Britney. Britney had Pharrell songs. Everybody did.
Free Britney.
Free Britney, baby.
Yeah. I'm still thinking. I'm not gonna pray for you, but
yeah. Thoughts and prayers to Britney Spears.
No.
Did you see that Mark Hamill tweeted? Free Britney.
Really?
Yeah, motherfucking Star Wars man himself.
You got the Jedi on your side.
Yeah, you're good. You got the new order.
We gotta arrest Jamie Lynn Spears though. Arrest Jamie Lynn Spears. Legalize all drugs 2022.
Yeah. Yes. That part.
Legalize all drugs because it makes no sense why anything's illegal.
I think that too. I've been saying that.
It's just to put poor people in jail and get free labor.
Yeah,
it's modern day slavery.
And the worst part about that,
it's been going on since forever.
Well, the worst part about it is they've refined all the drugs that people are doing on the streets. They have better versions of them they give to people with prescriptions. Yeah. So just give people prescription drugs. Like, give them access to buy prescription drugs. The employers can still fire them if they want to. Nowadays, I don't know if you guys heard, in Rhode Island, they I think it was Rhode Island. It's one of those weird fucking northern states here on the East Coast. They came up and they basically said, we are eliminating the statewide need for drug testing because they need people to get back to work, and people every time they say we need to drug test you, they're like, no, I don't want to go back to work then. And so they're now they've eliminated the statewide drug testing mandate.
I mean, I'm not advocating for people being fucked up on their jobs.
Yeah,
it's like
depends what you do.
First.
Depends what you do. Some things might help.
Yeah. But like, honestly,
cocaine
the whole system is ruined fucking lives.
Or meth.
So,
Adderall. I mean, you give Adderall to somebody in a factory and they get a lot more done. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I can speak from experience.
Yeah. It's true, man. And I mean, if there are certain places around here where you know people that are on Adderall every day, and they're probably the best worker in there, and you're like, man, this person's killing it.
I'm prescribed it, like
Yeah. As long as you're prescribed it. But see, that's what I'm saying.
As long as you're prescribed.
But that's what I'm saying, though. It's like he like, let's say you take a Vyvanse that you're prescribed because of your maybe you have ADD or whatever.
Yeah, it's very
and
severe.
then somebody else is like taking meth for their ADD because they can't get it prescribed, and then boom, now they're in trouble.
They're literally the same thing.
Just legalize. Just legalize prescription.
Some differences, but for the most part.
Percocet's heroin. Everybody knows that. I mean, like, it's like all the major drugs have better pill forms that are safer for people to use, and they won't allow people to get them just free. Well, not free, but get them. Go and purchase them. If you can purchase heroin, you should be able to purchase Percocets.
Dude, what is arresting somebody on the street using drugs for personal use? How does that improve their life?
Not at all.
Legal fees, court fees. Yeah. That shit only works for like rich white kids.
Yeah. And then at that point,
like literally,
it's because their parents like find
I know people like that. That's why I know. Like, of course they're good. It might change their life to go into jail and have the threat.
You got to remember, it's a system, and like systematically they've done this to like just keep people down always. Whether it's been about race or class or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, they always find a way to push people back, to plunge people down. As soon as people start coming up, they start to plunge you back down. Yeah. It's the way it is every time.
So you can't discount the fact that like people out there are hurting and dying and shit like that and be like, well, it's their fault.
Yeah.
No, it's not. You kind of create this fucking system, bro.
The system,
so, like,
and even if you didn't create the system existed before you got there, and you're perpetuating it.
Yeah.
And to me, perpetuating a system, it's like the Judge Clarence Thomas, the Supreme Court Judge Clarence Thomas, who is considered the most conservative judge in all of the Supreme Court, maybe even history. I mean, other than maybe racist ones, which they would call more conservative. But anyway, he's like the most conservative judge right now, and he came out and was like, I don't know how there's still federal laws against marijuana in general. Because
Schedule 1, right?
Yeah, just knock it back down, let the states decide, because that's exactly... You can't as a conservative or a Republican or whatever, you can't sit around and say, well, states' rights, and then ask the federal government to do this shit. Like, what is it? Like, same shit they do with alcohol. You know what I mean? It's like you can't do... Prohibition doesn't work. We found this out. You can't prohibit people from having any types of drugs. People are just going to do them, and they're going to get in trouble, and then I guess you get paid. So get paid in the beginning instead of at the end when somebody's having a rough time. Yeah. It's just exploiting poor people. It's all it's exploiting poor people.
People are just getting paid to make laws a certain way too by people's self-interest. That's all it is. That's
we're lining other people's pockets.
That's all it is.
It's crazy. I mean, we could literally talk about this for days because it's such a prevalent thing that happened in our society, especially in America, because it's just so funny to me. Like this, like if we go back to Sha'Carri Richardson, that whole thing was so stupid. I mean, I get the rules of the rules, whatever, but she smoked a little weed and she ran fine. We all know Michael Phelps smoked weed, and nobody's taking away his gold.
She still shouldn't have smoked weed. She should have taken it more serious.
I
mean, like, honestly.
I get it.
Like, she knew the rules.
I get it.
But I still think it's bullshit was happening. Like, you shouldn't take away her shit.
But if you have anxiety...
she did know the rules, and she knew.
Yeah, I get it. Didn't she say that somebody in her family just passed away?
Her mom passed away.
Yeah. Like, it was like a pretty big prominent person.
Look, fuck y'all, man. My grandma passed away. I'm smoking some weed.
But if you're about to do something that's against the rules...
I get it. I don't know.
The rules are fucked up in the first place, but those were the rules at the time.
Yeah. Look, that's my argument.
I wouldn't have fucked it.
The rules are probably fucked up in the first place.
They were.
So.
Yeah. It does. You can have fucked up rules and you still have to follow them, but it just goes back to the prohibition.
If you want to keep your trophy, then you do.
That's true.
Sadly.
Yeah, if you don't believe us, ask Reggie Bush. You know, he lost his Heisman Trophy over some bullshit. They need to get it back to him. That's also important.
Wait, how do you get it taken away?
Reggie Bush lost his Heisman Trophy because he took money.
Wait,
now they just legalized taking money. So give him his fucking Heisman back.
Didn't O.J. Simpson win fucking Heisman?
Yeah, he got his
kept it
too. They took it away.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm pretty sure they did. Well, the thing is, they have just
how
like
did they take that shit away in the first place? Like, he killed that bitch.
Whatever. It was more than one.
Way later.
He killed her.
Stabbed that dude in the face like 30 times.
Listen, allegedly, you know, it's just like.
No, he did
it.
No.
If I did this is how I did it.
He wrote a book that said
But I think
that's some big dick energy right there, bro.
That's huge dick energy.
That's like donkey dick, bro.
That's like, bro, I can kill people and get away with it energy. Like,
I can do whatever I want.
Yes.
I can fuck who I want, kill what I want, and stab you however many times I want in the face.
It's big dick energy, but it's not big glove energy because the glove did not fit. The glove didn't fit, guys. You know what I mean?
He took a lot of salt. He ate a lot of salt and swelled up.
You know what? Honestly,
meat 6
it was
times
the prison system's fault in the first place. He was in jail. He was eating their salty ass food.
Yeah. Did you guys watch that? They had that show on it with
Cuba.
Yeah,
that show was good.
It was good. I watched. It really got me into it. I tried to watch the Versace ones after, and I didn't give a shit.
Yeah, it could not. I don't like, dude. Fucking Travolta.
Travolta,
yeah. I don't like him.
Why don't you like John Travolta?
I don't know.
Him
and Nicolas Cage are the same person
Shapiro,
to me, and I don't.
Wait,
I know there's a movie. I know there's a movie. I don't like him either.
I heard you guys talking shit about Nicolas Cage in the last podcast.
I like Nick Cage. It was them two.
I don't know.
He's not my.
You motherfuckers are crazy.
Him and it was Courtney. They do not like Nick Cage. I like Nick Cage.
Dude, he's
He's going to be one of the greatest. He's the greatest of all time.
Okay, I think he probably does weird things to people.
He might.
Sure he yeah. And I've always thought that, and that's the vibe I get. So I can't rock with anything that he does.
Well, did you hear about the story that Seth Rogen just came out where you told me about him?
No.
Seth Rogen said that he was supposed to be in the Green Hornet. He came in for a meeting and he pitched like the idea of him being a Jamaican like a Jamaican dude that was like, yeah, man, he's gonna do this whole Jamaican accent thing, and then later on Nick Cage came out and said that he thought that they stole his idea from that pitch from Green Hornet to make Spring Breakers or whatever for James Franco, because James Franco was a part of it.
He was riffraff.
Yeah, it was riffraff, obviously. We all know he stole riffraff.
Yeah.
But he said that they stole his character idea from the Green Hornet because he wanted to be a white Jamaican guy.
That's funny.
That's hilarious. I want to see that cut. I would watch that cut.
You know, maybe if that would have happened, I would have had different feelings about Nick Cage.
Or Green Hornet.
I liked Green Hornet.
You liked it? I didn't like it. I tried.
No, I kind of liked it too.
Yeah.
I like the Green Lantern too with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Everyone hates that one's
underrated, man.
It's a good movie.
I thought it was
it's
good.
Not bad.
It's tight.
It's just like, okay, so Space Jam came out this week, right?
Yeah.
I watched
the
it.
new one.
You watched it?
I watched half of it yesterday. And
Okay, cool.
Cool for kids, maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
It.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel about.
What do you think the original Space
cool
Jam was for? It was for kids too. Like it was.
We just like it so much because of nostalgia.
First of all, we were kids when we watched that. That's why we loved it. Yeah.
Now kids nowadays are watching their favorite basketball player be with Looney Tunes, and they did so many funny. That Michael Jordan cameo was one of the funniest things.
The Michael.
Yeah. He almost ruined it.
I don't care. I'm not gonna watch it. Probably.
Yeah. Well, spoiler alert for this new Space Jam, but they're doing They do this whole thing from. They say six. What are they? 666
Yeah,
from North Carolina.
they
Michael Jordan. And it's Michael B. Jordan walks in. He's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, what's up, guys?" And like we thought it was Michael B. Jordan. He's like, "No, it's Michael Jordan." He's like, "I just got the first Michael Jordan I could find," and that's the cameo.
That's good. That's
so
good.
the internet
That's
has done a good job saying there's Michael Jordan cameo, but not saying which one.
Oh yeah. Well,
it was funny.
This Jordan fucked it up.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
care.
all right. It's all right. You know, there's all these Jordans. There's too many Jordans anyway.
Yeah.
We
There
need
only
to-
needs to be me.
No.
No.
Listen, I'm the older Jordan. I'm the wiser Jordan.
You see a trailer for that new Nicolas Cage movie, Pig?
No, what is it about?
He's like a truffle hunter. He has a pig, and someone comes and like steals his pig or kills it, and then he goes on like a murdering spree to go find
So
his
like
pig.
pig John Wick.
Pig John Wick, exactly.
That's hilarious. Big Wick.
I really
Big
hope
Wick.
Keanu Reeves sues him now.
Shut up. You leave him alone. They should do a face-off with him.
Last night, me and Nick were drinking. He was like, "This is going to be his career-defining moment." He's a big Nicolas Cage fan,
Is he? He's a huge
and he
fan.
started doing impressions of him. And I
Yeah.
told him he was actually Nicolas Cage in blackface. So that's
Nice.
Nick Cage is the shit, man. I don't care what anybody says. I do like Nick Cage. You know what? I'm gonna die on this hill.
Yeah, so I'm gonna die on my hill.
Love Nicolas Cage, dude. National
He's
treasure,
probably a
man.
weird person. Like
Yeah.
wait till like his
Bro,
scandals come out.
Con Air though, you don't like Con Air? Con Air's crazy.
Mm.
I mean, John Malkovich is literally John Malkovich in that movie. It's the most John Malkovich that he's ever
That
been.
movie's crazy.
It is a wild movie. There's a what's Steve Buscemi's like a huge pedophile in it or something, or like a child murderer. It's crazy.
You know what? I didn't hate
He
I didn't
looks like
hate
one.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider
Yeah,
was
I didn't
nice.
hate Ghost Rider.
I like number 2 as well.
Yeah.
Even
bad.
Mendes is.
There wouldn't be 2 if the first one wasn't good. That's why it always makes
Yeah.
me laugh. People are like, "Oh, Ghost Rider's stupid." I was like, "No, it wasn't
Nah.
at the time."
Well, it
was
made
good.
money.
Yeah, it made money.
I liked it though. It was entertaining. You know?
Did better than Green Lantern, but I still think Green Lantern was.
I don't think it was
better.
bad. I
That
think
was
they're
tight.
getting ready to come out.
I like Ryan Reynolds, so maybe a
Yeah, he's
bias.
fine.
Yeah, same,
Waiting
bro.
was like one of my favorite movies, like for the longest time. Waiting.
Yeah.
I love that. Like me and my
Dude,
friends used to
Waiting's
walk
so
around
good.
and pull our dicks out all the time and use like.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm not afraid to see a dick, just like you and Eric Andre and all that shit. It's like, who cares? That's why I'm like, Harvey Weinstein, show us your dick.
Dude,
What do you have to lose?
The dude who does all our vinyl pressings and all our art, our label guy, Corey, Ryan Reynolds was wearing a shirt that had his art on it the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Posted on Instagram.
That's baller, dude.
Because
That'd
Corey Purvis, he did the artwork for this dude named Bartiz Strange.
Yeah.
And he's up and coming, and he does artwork. And Ryan Reynolds is a huge fan.
Baller.
So that's a
See, Ryan Reynolds is
cool little flex.
He's fucking funny, dude.
Not my flex, his flex, but dude.
He's got that new
That's
movie
tight.
coming out where he plays the character called Guy. You guys see that where it's like
The one where he's like in a video game
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
a simulation. or
Oh,
something.
Alex
yeah,
Ball.
yeah.
He did a press like type of like little thing with because Taika Waititi the director, I think he directed that movie or he's in it or both, and they did a Korg. Hey, it's me, Korg. What's up? It's the guy from Thor. You guys see it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey, it's me, Korg. I'm made out of rocks. He did that guy with Ryan Reynolds doing Deadpool together, and it's the first time he's appeared in like a Marvel thing, and they talked about that movie, Guy Person or whatever.
I saw the little blip for that. I didn't actually watch it, but I did.
They're both in it. The funny thing is, both of those two people, Ryan Reynolds and Taika Waititi, I can't say his fucking name, Waititi, they were both in the original Green Lantern. They obviously were, yeah.
Huh.
So it's like they did that, and then they've done Marvel movies, I guess technically Ryan Reynolds did Fox movies, and then now they're doing this new one together.
I just caught up with all the Marvel movies and all the shows.
Did you watch
Yeah.
the Black Widow one yet?
I haven't seen that.
That's all
But I
I'm
just
like.
got done watching Loki.
Yeah, I just
Loki's
watched Loki
tight.
too.
It was lit,
Loki
right?
is.
It was lit.
I started like I stopped watching like right before Endgame, and I was just like, I don't really fuck with
gives
this
a shit.
anymore. But then I got Disney Plus. I started watching everything. I'm like, man, this
You got
shit,
to.
they've been going hard.
Killing it, bro.
Dude, going harder than they
Killing
were,
it.
dude. Loki was so good. WandaVision was
Yeah.
tight.
Falcon
Disney is
and,
ahead of the game.
It was-
Winter Soldier was pretty good.
Yeah, it was
I
really
mean,
good.
it wasn't. It was probably a good, solid number 3 right now.
Yeah,
But
it's a 3 out of 3.
Yeah.
Well, the
Still
new
good.
one they're coming out with the What If series.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
what
That's
if the
lit,
animated?
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they were getting a lot of weird people doing voices and stuff, and some people are going to redo their voices.
I like it.
They got the what's the dude's name that he's playing the new Commissioner Gordon in the new Batman with Edward. What's the dude? Edward Cullen. What's the dude that plays Edward Cullen?
The Twilight Cat?
Yeah, the Twilight
Robert
Cat.
Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson, yeah.
Underrated actor.
He is underrated. He's
bro,
really good.
So good.
He's
bro.
really fun.
Yeah.
And he's actually interesting.
You ever seen Good Time?
Yeah, the one that is on Netflix.
By the Safdie brothers?
Yeah.
Who made like Uncut Gems and all that.
It was good.
Bro,
it was good.
Such a good. Oh, he played in a Tenet too.
Yeah, he was good in Tenet.
Oh,
He was real good in Tenet.
That movie was so weird.
He got screwed. He's one of those guys that got a really huge role for women starting off and like made a name for himself in that genre with all those Twilight movies, and then kind of got pigeonholed into that, and then kind of broke out of it. Because honestly, him as Batman is gonna.
That's gonna be tight.
Yeah.
He's gonna be so good at it.
I'm very interested in it. Like, I don't want to bash it because I think he's a pretty good actor. So like, yeah.
But what's the guy that's playing? Do you guys know the guy that's playing Commissioner Gordon in that new Batman? Black guy.
I don't know much about.
Can't remember his name. He was in Westworld too. The black guy that was in Westworld. He plays the main guy.
The dude who was cloned.
Yeah. He found out he was cloned.
I don't know his name, but I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he's playing. He actually is doing. He's playing the Watcher in the What If series. He's doing the voice of the Watcher.
Nice.
So I'm excited. He's a good actor.
Bro, Westworld though.
Westworld, dude. Did you watch the third season?
Yes.
Did you like it?
God, dude, shit's on Game of Thrones to me. Everyone talks about Game of Thrones. Like Game of Thrones' first 4 seasons was great.
Yeah.
Westworld, I'm not gonna say it's better yet.
Yeah.
2 or 3 more seasons if they keep going hard.
I hope they go.
It's gonna be the best HBO show. Well, except Sopranos and The Wire.
Well, let me rephrase. I think Euphoria has a chance to be one of the greatest shows.
Euphoria is pretty good.
I haven't seen Euphoria.
Dude,
yet.
The content of it is it's cool because there's like it's like basic to me. It reminds me of the way I look at it. I was talking to somebody about this. It's like a teen show, but set on a network where you're allowed to do things like show tits and stuff. So it's like it feels like a really weird because you feel weird. I felt really weird about it at first.
Watching
like,
teenage tits.
Yes, I felt weird because they're not. They're all adult actors. But like you're watching it and you're like, man, this is a little bit awkward because they're like literally showing like graphic sex scenes. Like this one guy like he gets with the girl and he's like I'm gonna he's like I love you, and they get together and he just like rams her because that's all he's ever watched is like super hardcore porn. So he's never seen like so he thinks that's what he's supposed to do, and it's like, but it's like it explores like high school nowadays. But the great thing about it is the music is ridiculous. Labyrinth, I don't know if you've ever listened to any Labyrinth shit, but like he produced some of the songs on there, and then the music is lit, and then the directing and how they shoot some of the shots, it's so artistically like pleasing. It like
I just like
lit a fire
because the show itself is just raw.
It's raw. It's
like
dude. It's so
just
good.
Their interpretation, like it's on like somebody who gets it wrote it, and the producer, like you were saying, it's
written, directed, it's everything's good about it.
The way it's framed,
I would normally never watch a show like that. Does that make sense? Like I would never watch a high school
like a new Degrassi.
Yeah, like it's what it feels like a little bit. It feels like a high school show. It's like Glee without music.
Yeah,
it's like it does all the high school shit, but it actually gets into it really deep. Like the dad's closeted and like ends up like if you watch it, it's crazy. Like there's a trans girl who's in it, and she's a trans girl in real life, and she plays a trans girl on the show, and then the main girl is, for all intents and purposes, I guess you can call her gay, but she's in love with the trans girl who's actually really into men. And it's just like this. It's one of the most insane shows because like it really it explores this like gender, sexuality. It explores like people's hidden bigotries. It explores like what sex means in the new generation, and then it does it in a way that's actually drugs is a huge drug. Like there's a huge drug subplot in the whole thing. The one guy looks like Mac Miller. That he should play the Mac Miller.
He
guy
really should play Mac Miller.
MGK, stay away from that role. Let this dude do it. But it's got so much heart in it, but it's also like really awesome. So I don't know. That's my take on Euphoria. I don't know if you guys want to check it out, but yeah, I actually really like
this week on HBO Go.
Yeah, HBO is Max is killing it, right?
Yeah,
we all agree on that at least. It's killing it. HBO Go. HBO Go.
The old shit. Yeah.
You still got Go?
Yeah. Pokemon Go. Pokemon Max. Yeah.
Dude, there was a big Pokemon Go thing going on I was at Navy Pier yesterday. Yeah. Dude, everyone had like Pikachu ears on. Yeah. Everyone just walk around on their phones.
Niantic, the people that make it. I'm still a Pokemon Go guy. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Fucking nerd.
I play it with my brother. Well, my brother lives in Michigan. True, I am a nerd.
I play RuneScape.
Look right there. Look right there. You can see all my Pokemon shit. But
I got that same card. I have that. I have that gold. I got the Pokédex. I used to have that Charizard.
So you're lit too. So
yeah, I'm lit too. But I still got all my cards except my Charizards I sold when I was in 6th grade on eBay for nothing.
You messed up.
They weren't first edition. So
I had 2 of that new Charizard. I sold one of them for $300.
Damn, I sold like 3 of them for like $30. I had like a Japanese version.
Yeah.
Like the Japanese, like Blaine's Charizard. Then I had the
that's
American
cool.
version. Then that one.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I used to have so much. I
try
don't
not
know
to
if you can
think
see
about
it on there. I've got some Pokemon cards and some weird shit up there. I just throw weird stuff up
pisses
there.
me off.
Yeah, when you think about it.
I still got like all my Yu-Gi-Oh, my Pokemon cards. They're all in great condition. It's kind of wild.
You might say, if you wanted to make money off them now, you could.
Nah,
that's what it is. But
they're my
that's what I'm saying.
babies.
I'm keeping them too. That's what I'm saying. I don't really want. I got rid of one of those Charizards because they're newer ones, and I knew it was worth $300, and I'm keeping one. I pulled 2, so I'm like, I'm gonna keep it. But I do it with my kids. It's fun.
It's still not worth $300. I don't know. I wouldn't sell it. I'd keep it.
Yeah,
$300 ain't shit.
When you got 2 of them though.
Yeah, still you got 2.
Well, the way
I
looked
got like
at
10 Blue Eyes White Dragons, bro. I would never sell one.
Well, there's the reason. One, but here's the thing. There's a guy out there. There's a guy out there that buys all of them up and like hoards them, and he's actually driven up the cost of Pokemon cards. He's like one of the greatest Pokemon collectors of all, but at the same time, he's simultaneously one of the worst people in the world.
Is he?
Are you talking about Logan Paul?
No, Logan Paul bought one off of the dude, I think, but he's like an old dude.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and he drives
the worst
the Pokemon
person.
market.
Oh.
He's the worst.
Oh.
He's worse than Logan Paul. Well, never mind. I don't think
Capitalist pig.
Capitalist pig.
He's got a pig dick, probably.
Is it secretly Harvey Weinstein?
Something like that. He's pretty bad, but yeah, he drives up the prices of them. So I don't like to hoard. I'll keep one, or I don't need to hoard every Charizard like that. Plus, I sold it to a nice guy. He came over to the house and he looked at my cards and we hung out. And he sent me a bunch of free packs afterwards, like digital packs that I put online and shit. So I was like, man, this guy's pretty cool. And then he actually interacted with me on Facebook. He added me. I added him on Facebook. So I'm like, I made a connection too. I didn't just make $300.
Is he keeping it? He's not.
Yeah. He wants to.
As long as he wants to keep it, then I don't see him.
Yeah, for him, it's like he wants to, it's a value thing. He likes Pokemon as well, but it's a value thing. He wants it to go up in value, so he wants to own one as it goes up in value.
See, I never got into cards or anything like that, so like I don't know. But
did you ever collect anything?
Not really. I'm not really. I just did shit.
Yeah.
So
you just did things.
Yeah.
Well, I know Brian just sold a bunch of wrestlers that he had. He had a stash of like wrestling action figures. He made $500 off of them.
See, I guess I had video game systems when I was a kid, but then I ended up I would just trade up.
Yeah.
Right, and then get the next one, and then.
You're like my girl. That's how my girl is. She literally anytime we get a new of something, she'll sell the old thing almost like that, and then I'm like, hey, remember when we had that? Yeah, I'm a hoarder.
I should have.
Hoarders for life. That's what I'm talking about.
I do have my original Super Nintendo though. Yeah. So like I kept that, right?
Super Nintendo, right?
I still got my 64.
There you go.
My GameCube.
I lost all that.
My original Xbox.
When
I made sure to keep it all.
Mm-hmm. Well, when I joined the Navy, I kept all my stuff at my house with my mom, and I lost like all my shit. Like my high school yearbook was gone. I was kind of annoyed about that.
I never got a high school yearbook.
Well, I joined the Navy. I joined the Navy in 2006, like the end of 2006, and the housing market crashed in 2008. Yeah. So while I was gone in Italy, they lost the house. So they lost, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll grab all of our stuff." And they're like, "Yeah, Jordan's stuff, yeah, just leave it in there." She swears up and down that it's somewhere in the new house somewhere. But I mean, her and the guy that she lived with got divorced, so now it's like I don't even know where my shit is. Where's my shit, Mom? She watches the podcast sometimes too, like your Aunt Erica.
Yeah, that's why we have 2 viewers.
We have 2 viewers.
Really hoping you drive the numbers up.
Yeah, we'll drive.
I don't know, man. Nobody dude. No. I don't know.
Once they see that mustache, they're gonna be like, "What's it called? Cinephile?"
Kokomo don't fuck with me, bro. It's all good.
No, they should, dude. We do. We fuck with you.
Yeah, you guys. You're
Yeah.
the only people I fuck with in Kokomo. I don't talk to anybody.
We're the only ones that matter.
I don't go out in Kokomo.
Us and Brian and Courtney and our people. Like honestly, we're the ones that keep it real. I feel like a lot of people around here don't. Number one, they don't appreciate good things when they come. Like when somebody like you comes along and you're actually doing big things, man. I mean, I know that you're gonna downplay your shit, but like honestly, you just got on Audio Tree, baby. Like honestly, that's a big deal to me.
Yeah.
My favorite band, Law Dispute, went on Audio Tree, and I've watched them play all the time on there. And when you said you were going on Audio Tree, I was like, "Are you?"
My homie just did their re-release vinyl cover and release.
See what I mean?
Corey.
Like, dude, I love this shit. Dude, that's amazing.
I love it all because, like I said, I just love the art of it, and I like people being able to express their art and being able to highlight that shit, and like that's just my mode from it. But like, I think it's all amazing, and don't downplay yourself because you're a fucking artist, bro.
Deep down, I'm very cocky, and I understand I'm better than most people.
I'm just kidding.
Deep down, I hate everybody. Fuck you all.
Yeah, fuck you all.
No, I love it, dude.
My depression humbles me.
But there's a lot of good people. The funny thing is, there's so many great people from Kokomo that have done they're doing great things. Like you're doing your thing. You're obviously doing huge things right now.
Right.
Maddie's doing big things. We've got the guys from Canary Currency are trying to do something that hasn't been done. Like people around here, artists are thriving right now, and I feel like one of the good things that came out of this pandemic, one of the few good things, is that artists got to sit down and create art.
Yeah.
Artists got to care about their art. Artists got to remind themselves when you're sad, when you're lonely, when you've got nothing else, and you can't leave your fucking house. At the end of the day, you've got your drawings, you've got your music, you've got your passions, your art, your wrestling. You've got fucking. For me, it's like I've got making videos for you, fucking idiots out there.
Same. I mean, this is how we started. Y'all said y'all started like with Peace Watch, and this is just evolved. Yeah. This has become my thing too. Like, it's just the creativity is greater than depression, right? So like
and you know me. You know me. I'm like I want as many creative people in my corner as possible, because the more creative people I have around me, the more I can feed off you guys. Because I'm a fucking vampire, and I'm gonna suck all your creativity out of you and use it for my own.
That's how it goes, man.
And then I want you to do the same thing to me.
It's cool. We're sucking each other off.
Just suck each other off.
Whip it out,
bro. We'll just suck it all. We're just gonna suck each other off. This podcast has been really fun, man.
I really like your creative juices, bro.
Well, I mean, we're at what's the longest podcast we've ever done? I'm looking at the time.
An hour and a half. Bro.
Yeah, you got to go to work tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah. I gotta do that shit, adult shit.
I get to do some cool stuff. But this has been the Kokomo Press Podcast. We're here with Bobby Tryll. Check out Cinephile. Comes out on July 23rd. They just dropped a new track today called Internet Crash, I think it's called. Internet Track. It just dropped today. Like I've been listening to the world's smallest violin. I've been listening to Out of My Body.
That one bangs.
That shit bangs hard as fuck. Check out Internet Crash today. It's out, and tomorrow, because it'll be Monday when we release this, and then like I said, the 23rd, the whole album comes out, and cop that shit. Like go on Apple, go on Spotify, wherever you
We're doing vinyls too.
Fucking vinyls, get some vinyl. I got my record.
WeAreNearMint.com. We got 8 different colorways. You can pre-order them right now.
Damn, that's baller.
We got a couple vinyls.
What's your favorite colorway though?
We got a couple glow in the dark sand filled vinyls.
Boom.
They're $80 per.
Yeah,
they're a little pricey, but we got one pressing that has a Japanese obi strip on it.
Oh shit. It's a lot going on there.
I know we got like 6 different.
Yeah, check out the Audio Tree. If you guys are like, what is this? I've never heard it. Check it out. It is a really great set.
We'll put a link.
You can see his handsome face on there.
Almost 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and you can see my face on there.
Yeah. And then obviously when you turn this podcast on, you're going to listen to a beat by the man anyway. So every time you turn this on, you hear that, and I fucking love it. It's a great beat.
We got another music video coming out soon.
The video?
We're going to New York City next month and shooting it.
Yeah. For
the title track. Well, not the title track, but it's the first track on the album.
Cinephile?
It's called Movies.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see this, but yeah, check it out. We're gonna release this on Monday, so check this out as soon as you can, and then it'll come out on the 23rd. And check out nearmint.com.
WeAreNearMint.com.
WeAreNearMint.com.
Or just follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, Bobby
Tryll. Tryll.
Yep, check them out.
Go buy some beats off my track train.
Fuck yeah, buy some beats, man.
If you can't rap on my beats, you're not good. So
yeah.
If you find that you can't rap on them, then get
it's a you problem.
It's a you problem, not
me. It's a you porn problem.
Porn.
Anyway, I'm Jordan Granger.
I'm Jordan Bell.
This is Bobby Tryll. This is the Kokomo Press Podcast. Bye. We love you. Thank you guys for tuning in. 2 kisses. Woo!
Hey, what up? You just listened to the podcast. Thanks for putting up with us for the last, hour or so. Really appreciate that. You can find us on all major podcast platforms. You can find this guy on a lot of different shit. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, some Instagram shit, whatever. Also, buy our merch. Can I grab you consensually? Buy our merch. Yeah, it will.
Maybe it turns off the Bluetooth.
Should I take my pants off now?